So welcome back to another episode of the Idolmaster. So in the previous episode, we had a competition between a bunch of idol agencies, right? And it was a bunch of different idol groups, which was really cool seeing like some of the other ones. And it seems like we introduced some like rivals or just different idol groups that we haven't seen before. I don't know how reoccurring those groups are gonna end up being, but I want to see more of them. And those are Bullet Speed, I believe, which they're kind of like, they were bigged up as kind of like a rival group. I really like them. Like, I really like them. Like, I like the energy. They're just haters, and I like that. They're just unapologetically hating, and I really enjoy that. I believe that one of the members is actually a guy. I didn't actually realize that. I thought that all three of them were girls, but I believe I saw a comment saying that one of them is a guy. That's interesting. So it's a co-ed group. That's cool. That's cool. I feel like that's pretty rare in the idol industry, but that's cool to see. And then we saw Juniper, or is it Jupiter? I think it might be Jupiter, actually. Jupiter, which is like a male idol group, which is really cool as well. And their producer is voiced, actually, I checked it out after the episode. It is voiced by Koyasu Takehito. I wasn't going crazy. I heard that voice and I was like, wait, that's a very short sample, but that sounds so much like Koyasu Takehito. If you don't know who Koyasu Takehito is, he's a VA who voices basically in almost every single anime ever. He's in Attack on Titan as Zeke, Dio in JoJo's. He's in the Monogatari series as... Oh, what's his name? The guy in Hell who ended up getting obliterated by Ononoki. How can I say this without spoilers? And just a bunch of different anime as well. Either way, the GOAT. So yeah, it is voiced by him. I thought I recognized that voice. That guy's voice is so recognizable. But yeah, either way, I hope that we see more of them as well because they seem cool. And yeah, our girls ended up winning, and they were kind of like the underdogs who won that competition. And Makoto and Inori especially, they stepped up and they were absolute chads. Also, producer was a bit of a chad. He was like, you know what, screw your seniority to the other producer, and was like, we're not gonna play by your rules. We're gonna do the way that we're gonna do this the way that we want to do it. I'm not gonna tell my girls to, you know, go easy on you. I'm gonna tell them to do their best, and they ended up winning it, which was fantastic to see. Great episode, but let's see where they take us from here. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into the Idolmaster episode 11. Oh yeah. We don't see much about their schools and stuff like that. Poor thing. They're both struggling. Yeah. Oh. By the way, one interesting thing that I saw in the comments is the name of the production company. I believe that the other one who we saw in the previous episode, 876, they are supposed to be pronounced as Bandai, and they, this one, 765, is Namco, right? So I feel like this is like kind of like a promotion for the Bandai Namco, right? I'm guessing the games were made by Bandai Namco. That's interesting. They were sly with that. They put their name into that very seamlessly. That song is way too catchy. Like, it's way too catchy of an opening. Anticipation and anxiety and foreboding. Uh-oh. They're really giving a big push to Ryugo Komachi. Son. We hesitated there. Let's hear it. Is this a group? This is a group song, right? Ooh, sounds hype. What's up, Chihaya? Also, those songs that we hear during the episodes, right, they're being played, I'm pretty sure those are not supposed to be like the singles of the actual groups, right? I'm pretty sure those are just like insert songs for us, the viewers. But they're not actually the in-universe releases for them, I believe, right? At least that's not how I'm taking it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make like a big deal out of each song that they release, kind of like how they're doing here, right? So I'm pretty sure those are just for us, the viewers. Oh, this sounds, the beat is so hype. I'm so excited to hear the song. Is it because of like they have to study and everything like that? Vocal lessons? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, too fast. Oh, look at Hibiki's outfit. Cute. The overalls. Look at Miki. Ah, okay. Oh, I think I said Inori in the opening. I meant Iori. Okay, so Ryugu Komachi are not part of this single. This is gonna be, I'm guessing, there's gonna be a performance by Ryugu Komachi, as they said, and also there's gonna be a performance by the other members of the label. Okay, and they are. I honestly didn't even notice that Ryugu Komachi weren't in the group. Okay, that makes sense. Also, yeah, as I said, I think I called Inori or Iori Inori in the opening. I'm watching another anime, Medalist, where there is an Inori main character, and I keep swapping out those names. And also, I keep swapping out the names of Haruka and Yukiho. I keep messing up their names, man. Those two are the toughest ones for me so far. Also, Ami and Mami, of course, but Haruka and Yukiho. Smile! So yeah, as far as I understand, this is a song for us, and it's not an in-universe release. Quickly! Yes, nice. Good. Oh, that's not good. Hamstring? Oh, just a cramp. Okay, just a cramp. Ah. I mean, sometimes you do need to adjust it. Everyone has their own strengths, Yukio. Ah, here she is, the goat. Yes! God, I love Takane. Mm. Mm. To be honest, like I don't know too much about like dance and stuff like that, but I feel like from what I've watched and stuff like that, it is easier to make an intense routine or an intense choreography with less members, right? Because there's less synchronizing that needs to be done, right? Obviously, it's still hard, but it's easier with 3 members than it is with like all of the others. Like I don't even know like how many are there right now, like 9, I think so. Like it's way easier to do it with 3 members. So I feel like it's also you have way more room to move and stuff like that, and you can be more intense on stage with 3 members than with 9 members. Also, a thing that I wanted to say is because Miki, obviously Miki is very, I don't want to say that she's kind of self-centered, but she loves to push herself and tries to do everything like to the best of her ability, right? But when you're working in a group like this, everyone's gonna have different strengths and everyone's talent levels and also skill levels are gonna be at different points. So it feels like saying, oh, I can do more than this, let's push harder, or let's go with, I can do this kind of choreography, so we must do it like this, otherwise we're not gonna be doing our best. I feel like that's a bit not the correct way to look at it, because not everyone's gonna be at the same skill level as you are, right? So even though Miki can do it, Miki would feel like, oh, I'm not doing my best if I'm not doing this exact choreo. I feel like sometimes you have to adjust it and you have to pull back a bit if others are not at the same talent level. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with saying like, oh, this is a bit too intense for me. And if you see that someone's not making enough progress and won't be able to do it in time, I feel like simpling down the choreo a tiny bit is not a bad thing at all. Simple is best. Don't try to do too much. Oh, Chihaya. I guess producer is gonna have to give you a ride. Huh? Ah, okay. Is she going to Chihaya's house? Okay. Smart. Smart, smart. Nothing that 20 pills a day can't fix. Hmm. Interest. That's a dangerous question. That's a dangerous question. Okay. I guess it was a messy one. Happens. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, she has a brother! Oh. The vibe is a bit off, isn't it? I really like Haruka's attitude here. Marina. So me. So me. Burger Queen. Nice. Nice. The practice is paying off. Yatta! I'm excited to see the performance. Canon. Or Wano or whatever it said. Miki's pretty tall, isn't she? Ooh. Oh! Oh, the plot thickens. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting plot line. I'm excited for that. Look at Chihaya looking all proud. Miki. Oh, I mean, I feel like that's gonna be a really, really interesting plot point. I didn't expect that from Miki. She was taking those words very seriously. I'm gonna talk after the opening or ending. Okay, so I feel like we're adding a bit more. I don't want to say like darker plot lines. I don't think that's the correct terminology. I would say we're adding a bit more weight on some of the plot lines, some more emotional weight onto it, which is going to be very, very interesting. I'm actually really excited for them. So one of them being Miki, it seems like she really. I'm pretty sure that I don't remember the exact wording, but there was some kind of passing comment that the producer made to Miki saying like, "Oh, if you try your best, you're gonna get into Ryugu Komachi, right?" And she really took it to heart. Because obviously he was just trying to like motivate her and be like, you know, kind of like you're gonna be able to do as good as them, or you're gonna be able to do something similar to them, not necessarily meaning you're gonna be getting into that actual group. And Miki took it very literally, and she was trying her best to get into the group or into that unit, right? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see, because she wasn't expecting to, you know, for that to just be a motivational thing. So that's gonna be really, really interesting. I wonder how it's gonna affect her. Judging by her text, it could still be pretty lighthearted because of the emoji that she sent, but I guess we'll see. The other plotline, obviously, is the entire Chihaya and her parents. So when it comes to... So she said that her parents are divorced or got divorced, and she doesn't really want to stay with either of them. Now, I wonder... I mean, yeah, I wonder if the divorce was like a messy one, and that's why... and like she genuinely has something against them. But on the other hand, it could also just be that the reason... Like, it could just be that she's being a bit of a... I mean, she's a kid, right? At the end of the day, she's a teenager. So it could just be that them splitting up, she saw it as kind of like some sort of betrayal or something, and that's why she doesn't want to talk to them. It's possible for someone her age, right? It's not that she necessarily has anything against them, it's just that she feels like this is a betrayal. That could very much be a thing. I know that in Japan, also, when it comes to like the divorce, especially up until very, very recently, there were no like dual custody laws and stuff like that. I think last year or so they actually started pushing for it, and I'm not even sure if it's been actually past anything to do with like dual custody. But I believe that back in the day, especially this was like 2011, there was no dual custody laws, so that makes every divorce even more messy when it comes to a kid, you know. But either way, I don't know if they're actually gonna go into anything like that. But we saw a picture with I'm guessing Chihaya and someone younger. It could be I'm pretty sure there were 2 kids. I was gonna say it could be like Chihaya's mom and young Chihaya, but I'm pretty sure the kid was way too young to be like Chihaya's mom or something. So I'm guessing it's Chihaya and like a younger brother. It looked like a boy. It could be like a girl. It was a very young person. So I guess we'll see what that's all about. I wanted to see. I know I checked it out before. The Idolmaster. And that is Takane's VA, because Harayumi. I know I checked it out before. I just don't remember. Oh yeah, it's Albedo, whatever, from Overlord. Okay, yeah, that's what I know it from. Okay, just wanted to make sure because I keep forgetting, but every time I hear her voice, I'm like, God, that voice is so familiar. It's Albedo. Okay, that makes sense. Either way, though, this was a really, I was gonna say fun episode. I would say more so interesting episode. I feel like we've established a lot of plot points here, and also the entire thing with like someone. I guess this kind of explains the entire Miki situation then. Oh yeah, because I was talking about earlier how I don't think Miki should be looking to always just push, because by trying to push herself in this group, she's making the group imbalanced, right? Because she's leaving behind people who can't keep up. And I was like, I'm not sure if I like that, but it makes sense why she would be doing that, because if she, in her mind, if she gets good enough, she can join the unit, right, that she wants to join, Ryugu Komachi. So that makes sense. That actually falls in line with everything that she's doing. Okay, I'm glad that I actually thought about it a bit more, so then it would actually make sense. That's really cool, really well written. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with that entire plotline, right? I feel like she's gonna get a new unit. Obviously, I feel like all of the girls are gonna be in different units eventually, but I also don't know if like there's gonna be units that are gonna be overlapping. My guess is yes, because it doesn't seem like these units are like groups necessarily, right? It's more so units within a group, if anything, or within a label, I guess. It's kind of like if anyone's ever been into like 48 groups, it's like AKB48 having an A group. Wait, was it like, no, I think it was, they had an AKB group, a group 4, a group 8, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Either way, yeah, it's multiple units within one group, right? And I'm pretty sure that they are gonna be doing like units that might be overlapping, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see all of those things in the future. But anyways, I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.